can join that team that builds them. Visit boeing.com/STL jobs or stop by by the Boeing Cruise Boat discount area at the Air Force Airshow as well as all of England there during the final break.
You got a visual, you can start your inbound on that. And H10's last one on the road, and it'll be cleared. It's off the ground, so you are cleared runway 26.
This aircraft was stored mostly in Russia during the mid-1990s. It was returned to the States where fighter rebuilders at the Chino Airport in California completed the restoration, including engine installation, and returned it to flying status in 1998. Though much of the needed of wiring and radios are new, significant portions of the original aircraft have survived, including the landing gear, blades ever since. Developed as a replacement for the F4F Hellcat, the Hellcat we're seeing here today is powered by a Pratt & Whitney 2800 cubic inch double wasp 18-cylinder engine, which produces 2,000 horsepower. War of the Pacific, racking up an impressive 19-to-1 kill ratio, the highest of any fighter during the war.
Priced in for the third, final dogfight pass. Make sure you're doing the low flow, and we'll bring you in the
The introduction of the Hellcat radically altered the Pacific Theater air warfare of the Allies. The Hellcat's faster speed, heavy firepower, ruggedness is the zero-inch Spitfire. Flying the Super Marine Spitfire right down on the deck, the airplane that is highly credited for saving Great Britain during World War II. In the Battle of Britain, the Spitfires and Hurricanes came back and dominated the skies, saving London and all of England from the purge of the German Air Force at that time. And again, Spitfire repositioning out there, nice half-Cubanate style turnaround out there by Warren as it comes in the aerobatic container. He brings that stick again back up his hands from the sky.
the takeover is going to roll out on the motor across the river, and I'll go to the other side and wait for them to finish.
World War II, the Supermarine Spitfire. As you'll notice, as you see the wings on that airplane, this was a difficult aircraft to build for Supermarine, as it's kind of basically a Runners, he carves that sky into 490-degree slices with a beautiful 4-point hesitation roll.
They're one of my favorite aircraft at the World War II era. I just absolutely love that. Extremely quick, even after a lot of the conflict in there, it was used because it was keeping up with the V1 buzz bombs, and they were able to shoot those down. And they're just giving you a great rendition here, Mr. Peach, on how fast that aircraft and how agile it is. So beautiful, coming in here from show left.
Right down on the deck, giving you a beautiful view. I think it's one of those things that I think we all built models in when we were kids, and Spitfires in the world today, and even less here in the United States, and what a treat it is. Warren Beach here from Minot, North Dakota, demonstrating the capabilities of flood. And we're playing again. As you're watching this movie, about the camouflage paint working pretty good out there against those trees. Right down on the deck as it goes. Right down on the deck as it goes. Hear the whistle that the Rolls-Royce Merlin V12 out right in there. Again, like several of these aircrafts, the Spitfire and the 54 Mustang come to mind immediately. They are liquid-cooled engines, as we talked about them. They're Rolls-Royce Merlin engines, and they're built by the Rolls-Royce
I don't have a signal.
As his basically was Predators, and that speech by Winston Churchill.
About Site 3 is calling you. Site 3, go ahead.
There's 1,500, there's 2,000, there's 2,500 feet, a half a mile overhead. Bernie tilts his head back in the canopy, lines himself up on his unmade man-made airship control line, lets that airplane come through 5/8 salute, breaks through by easing forward on a stick, executes one half of a 4-point hesitation roll. That is a 1-0 cue instruction. Once again. Everybody just coasting the vertical right there. Coming across the top once again. Inverted now, he'll start to bounce forward on a stick to break that loop. Diving in a 45-degree downline, he executes 1 point. 90 degrees, there's 180 right there. The beautiful 1-half Corsair, of course, very famous for that unique profile. That is that inverted gull wing. The reason for that, of course, was because of that monster engine on that airplane. It needs to spin a big prop to get that power to do its thing. So, of course, if they wanted to operate the aircraft off an aircraft carrier, they had the dilemma. They couldn't have that big, long landing gear that would allow that aircraft to operate there without hitting the propeller on the deck. So they came up with this idea. The engineer said, you know what, let's just change the design of the airplane here, put this gull wing here. We're now the winners. We watch a beautiful roll to the inverted. Aircraft carrier that these aircraft would be doing. So again, transformative opportunities for the Airshow on here. From our right inside, nice halfway here, for the stand up. close as it goes. Nice little opportunity there to get a top side of the airplane. As he exits off of Airshow left.
Corsair, first pass.
Line from Airshow right. This is what we call a dissimilar formation coming in the aerobatic as we watch him go down our show, beautiful good formation. Coming up behind this, ladies and gentlemen, this was United States
A lot of significance in that formation right there with the Blue Angels, right, Phil, and all that Navy history.
Absolutely. Of course, the very first Blue Angel aircraft, they included the Hellcat and the Bearcat, so really cool.
St. Louis, you're going to have an opportunity when the ground...
Corsair, left pass.
I spoke to a young individual, I believe his name was Jensen, I think he was 10, 12 years old. He's got a Canon camera out here, so I'm really hoping he got a nice couple of pictures from that beautiful, beautiful formation. Dissimilar formation, 6 beautiful aircraft. It is just truly an amazing thing. That's probably a once in a lifetime, I would say, for me at least.
Pilot's working hard today as we do have what's known as a crosswind out here with the winds that we have working today. to show you the capabilities of the Bearcat. Now, the board is coming in right now. He comes just
Just so you know, I'm going to keep getting out here real quick.
World War II. Look at it. Whistle.
Such a smooth flying aircraft there. We talked to Tom when he came in on Thursday, and he was just, that was a short flight. I think it was like an hour and a half, and I was like, hey, how was the
70s and all the way through today? Boeing Bearcats have dominated in high-speed operations in the racing world. As we watch right now, Tom is showing you right now how good the machine is. This is a cool sight. He'll be standing it on that left wing, but give me a nice top line form view of that twin boom of the What a great sound those twin Allisons makes with those big three-bladed propellers. Let's listen to the sounds of the P-38.
You know, Phil, as we see Steve O'Hannon going by, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's not a stick, is it? It's a yoke that flies that aircraft.
Actually, yes, more like our more conventional, like the Cessna 172. It's much more like a yoke, whereas every other fighter airplane in the world just about has a stick, and so it is an entirely different mode of flying. Thanks for bringing it up.
No, absolutely. I mean, we just give tribute to Steve-O. The whole Hinton family is just truly remarkable. I think this is one of 12 or 13 aircraft that Steve-O can fly. He's certified and everything. Just beautiful as we see that P-38 cut through the St. Louis air.
Absolutely. Tell you what, when you watch a pilot like this, the skill he has, and he's been flying, and he's winning the national championship air races at 20 years old. And now coming down, giving us a great view of the Lightning as he pivots around out there off of Airshow Center, giving you a great view of that twin boom, the P-38 during World War II. I'll tell you what, I would definitely want to be assigned to a P-38 because you got that P-38. When I say P-38, I'm talking about the Lightning aircraft. That is its military call sign. As we watch it come back in, and now the weather. As we watch coming back in, the Airshow light. It's our P-38. dominates the sky with that airplane. And then, of course, we turn it over to the United States Navy flight demonstration team, the Blue Angels. So, a lot of great airshow from Airshow left. That's Steve O'Hinton flying the P-38 Lightning. Having a great time flying for us.
His first one he did win just straight up. That should have been his.
He's got his rolls on the nose of the Mustang there. You can notice that very thin profile. You watch the P-38 go overhead. Now, is that cool? You got a Mustang sitting here in the corner. You got a P-38 flying top cover as we watch it go by. Again, you know, by be able to blow. It has a radiator in that scoop. It also has the oil cooler there as we watch it go by.
Yeah, but I couldn't possibly imagine.
Oh, Bryden?
Will, yeah.
Yeah, he was my high school volleyball team.
Again, if you're looking for a
needs a little bit longer, so go ahead and launch him and
Being joined with the United States Air Force to keep this popular program on. From this gathering was born the Heritage Flight. It is a unique representation of the Air Force history, from the days of the Air Force to the present. Please join me now to watch this Air Force. WWII-era P-51 Mustang. Ladies and gentlemen, your United States Air Force Heritage Flight. We hope you've enjoyed watching and taking pride in the
And that's the way to grease it on. Good job.